Hello everyone, this is RadTechShoe, and I have some Destiny 2 beta gameplay for you. And in this video we're going to go over what the Destiny 2 beta is like, you know, just for me from the first day. All this gameplay, everything that I'm going to be talking about is from day one when the beta went live. So let's get right into it. Right when you start up the game, you get to choose a character, Hunter, Titan, or Warlock. And that's it. That's all the customizing you get to do. You don't get to customize their look, their sex, or anything like that, whether male, female. You don't get to customize anything like that. You're just automatically thrown into the opening mission, which shows the tower being assaulted by the Red Legion, an elite faction of the Cabal. And you ultimately have to fight waves and waves of enemies and eventually make your way onto the ship, where you eventually confront the leader of the Red Legion. I believe his name is Maul or something like that. It's kind of hard to hear him talk and pronounce his name, but anyway, this introduces the first main villain of the first arc of Destiny 2. It's going to be this guy from the looks of it, and it looks like it's going to be Cabal themed, with hopefully we fight this guy in a kick-ass raid. And from what I understand, I'm looking forward to this. You know, it looks kind of interesting, and some of the classes are going to be rather fun, unique, but so overall, the first storyline looks rather interesting. It's Cabal-themed, which is something that I wanted in the first Destiny game, but we never really got a Cabal-themed storyline. They were just kind of added on and tacked on to other storylines. But now we get to fight our first Cabal-themed major boss. And when you get to play in the first mission, you get to play as the three characters of the three races. You know, a Titan, Hunter, and Warlock. All three of them have different ultimates. Each one of them has a new class that is a remake of the original class. The Hunters get a modified version of, you know, their Arcblade hero. The Titans will get a modified version of the Defender hero, and the Warlocks get a modification of the Sunsinger hero. Each one of them gets different abilities, and some of them are rather cool. I definitely like the new class for the Warlock, the new one where he just runs around and just slings the sword, you know, back and forth. It's definitely much more active and energetic, and I like it a lot. The Titan one is interesting, and you know, it's a more aggro version of the Defender Titan from the first Destiny game. It's not what I would say overpowered or anything, but at least I like the fact that in this beta we're given access to some of the new classes and new abilities and stuff like that without fully being able to customize them. Obviously, everything is pretty much preset with the exception of a few things. All of their abilities come with a special circle button. If you press L1, you get to throw down, you get to use your grenade ability. R1 is your melee ability. Both at once uses the ultimate. The new ability are the class abilities, which if you press and hold circle, each character gets to throw down a special ability. Titans get to throw down a barrier that you can either set to full height to cut off a choke point, or you can set it off to like chest height and you can shoot over it, and when you do that one, it auto-reloads your weapon. The Hunter get the ability of the dodge. When you double tap circle real quick, you get to dodge left and right, and depending upon what you augment, you can either augment it to replenish your melee cooldown or to refill your magazine. The Warlock gets to throw this little shield area on the ground, and it can either heal you or increase your damage. So the class abilities are pretty good, and I enjoy them very much. Now, when it comes to what we can do after the initial opening mission, there are three things. You can go into either one of two different Crucible modes, or you can go into a strike. So the strike takes us to Nessus, a place where the Cabal are mining heavily, and you're going to fight a mixture of Cabal and Vex here, and ultimately it culminates with a big showdown with a Minotaur-styled enemy boss, similar to how almost most Vex missions seem to end, is fighting a giant Minotaur. I don't know why that's a recurring theme, but hey, whatever. Anyway, at the end of the strike, you get your rewards, which are just simple legendaries. You know, obviously the drops are going to be good for this, for the beta. They don't want to hit you with the really bad RNG drops like Destiny 1 had, so they're going to definitely give you guaranteed legendary drops for this beta, but I expect when the game comes out, it will not be this generous. Now, when it comes to Crucible, the first Crucible is a casual 4v4 control-style game mode. Control the flags and get kills And the more flags you control as you get kills, the faster your team score ranks up. First team to reach the target score wins the game. Everyone gets legendary rewards, win or lose, so very casual, not too serious. The other game mode, which is a 4v4 competitive style, is definitely very, very try-hardy. It's pretty much search and destroy. They took search and destroy from Call of Duty, where you have two objectives. One team attacks, the other team defends, and you either detonate the objective, destroy the target objectives to win, or by eliminating the enemy team with no respawns. Not my cup of tea, didn't like this game mode. As you can see right here, two of our teammates rage quit, so we just decided whatever, forget it, throw the match, didn't matter. Not going to take the beta too seriously, but I'm definitely not looking forward to playing this game mode when the full game comes out in September. But that's going to do it for this video. I just wanted to go over a brief intro of some of the more basic things that the game has had available on day one of the early access beta. Hopefully more comes out as more players get online when the beta becomes more accessible to everyone, and I will see you guys all there.